Welcome back, trader. You've completed 2 lessons in Chapter 2. Great work so far. Now it's time to put your knowledge to the test. In this quiz, we'll review key concepts from the chapter and make sure everything's clicking. Ready? Let's begin. Here's your first quiz question. What is a long position in trading? A. Trading with borrowed money or margin. B. Holding an asset for more than 1 year. C. Selling an asset with the expectation that its price will fall. D. Buying an asset with the expectation that its price will rise. Write your answers in the comments. You have 8 seconds to answer. The correct answer is D, buying an asset with the expectation that its price will rise. This is what it means to take a long position. You're anticipating the market will go up and you want to profit from that upward movement. Next question. What does it mean to go short or take a short position? A, holding a position for a short period of time. B, setting a quick profit target on a trade. C, borrowing shares to sell them with the plan to buy them back later at a lower price. D, buying shares with the expectation of selling them quickly. You've got about 8 seconds. Choose the best answer. The correct answer is C, borrowing shares to sell them with the plan to buy them back later at a lower price. That's what it means to go short. You profit if the price drops, then buy the shares back at a discount. Next question. What does the term bullish mean in trading? A, expecting prices to rise. B, trading with high volume. C, expecting prices to fall. D, being uncertain about market direction. You've got 8 seconds. Lock in your answer now. The correct answer is A, expecting price to rise. When a trader says they're bullish, they believe the market or a specific asset is going up in value. It's a positive outlook on price movement. What does the term bearish mean in trading? A, expecting prices to fall. B, expecting prices to rise. C, trading with low volume. D, being uncertain about market direction. You've got 8 seconds to lock in your answer. Let's see what you pick. The correct answer is A, expecting prices to fall. When someone is bearish, they believe the market or a specific asset is heading down. It's the opposite of being bullish. So next time you hear bearish, just picture the market sliding lower. Next question. What is the bid price in trading? A, the lowest price a seller is willing to accept. B, the last traded price. C, the highest price a buyer is willing to pay. D, the opening price for the day. You've got about 8 seconds. Go ahead and choose your answer now. And the correct answer is C, the highest price a buyer is willing to pay. That's the bid price. It represents demand in the market. Next question. What is a market order in trading? Is it A, an order to buy or sell immediately at the current market price. B, an order to buy or sell only at a specific price. C, an order that automatically sells if prices fall too much. D, an order that triggers a buy when prices rise to a certain level. Correct answer is A, an order to buy or sell immediately at the current market price. A market order is used when a trader wants to get into or out of a position quickly. But here's the catch. Market orders always fill at the next available best price, not necessarily the price you see on the screen. That means in fast-moving markets, you could end up with a worse price than expected. It's fast, but not always precise. What is a limit order? Is it A, an order to buy or sell immediately at any price? B, an order that executes during specific market hours? C, an order to buy or sell at a specified price or better? D, an order that automatically sells when prices fall too much? You have 8 seconds. The correct answer is C, an order to buy or sell at a specified price or better. A limit order gives you price control. It only fills if the market reaches your set price or better. Next question. What is a stop order? This can also be called a stop loss order. Is it A, an order that expires after a set time period? B, an order that requires manual confirmation? C, an order that triggers a market order when a specified price is reached? D, an order to buy or sell at a specific price only? The correct answer is C, an order that triggers a market order when a specified price is reached. A stop order, also known as a stop loss, is used to protect gains or limit losses. Once the market reaches your stop price, the stop order becomes a market order, meaning it will execute at the next available price, whatever that may be. Question. Which 2 order types would you use to enter a trade at a specific price and protect against further losses? A, a short position and a stop buy. B, a stop limit and a market order. C, a market buy and a limit sell. D, a limit buy and a stop loss. You have 8 seconds. Which 2 order types would you use to enter a trade at a specific price and protect against further losses? The correct answer is D, a limit buy and a stop loss. That concludes your quiz for today. Congratulations, you've just completed another lesson. Every step you take is building your trading foundation. Stay curious, stay committed, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Thank you for watching. We're so happy you're here. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. You're doing great. Keep your momentum.